'Twas the week before Christmas, and all through the land the American people felt joyless, bamboozled, and scammed. The tree was lit up, but no presents were there. The greedy had taken much more than their fair share. The able were working 3 jobs instead of going to bed, in hopes of keeping the roofs over their heads. Those that were willing but were not able could not even keep food on their tables. Then out of D.C. news came to share many Americans would soon lose their health care. Away to the golf course the grump flew in a flash, hoping the people would ignore his economic crash. He hoped that his loyal followers were too ignorant to know that his only goal was to make his own fortune grow. He promised them money from tariffs and Doge, but to no one's surprise, the checks never showed. The decrepit swindler, with cankles aglow, gave not a care about the American people's woes. More rapid than jet planes the accusations they flew, and he deflected and rambled and claimed he never knew. But Katie and Beatrice, Virginia and Eugene refused to let his infractions go unseen. They took their cases to the highest courts in hope of ridding America of its painful orange wart. As the wrecking balls crashed through the East Wing, the Preservation Society had charges to bring. They proved an obstacle to the Grump's grand ballroom, which filled him with fury, sadness, and gloom. But the people just hoped it would soon be his tomb. And then in a tweet, the Grump lashed out at Sanders, who was one of a handful he couldn't philander. Misspellings and insults and accusations flew, but luckily Bernie knew just what to do. He stood up for the people, because it's his job, and did not back down from the senile orange slob. With J.D. on the couch and Caroline spouting his lies, the twinkle was gone from the Grump's beady little eyes. The pain and suffering he'd brought to the land just wasn't enough, not for his grand plans. He would not be happy until he'd taken it all. You see, the Grump's grand plan was to make America fall. With Putin and Musk, he'd done more than enough to lose all the people's faith and trust. Then the cries came from farmers and working classes. They trusted the Grump and then lost their asses. So this Christmas season, not jolly or bright, the MAGA loyalists accepted their plight. They'd look past the bigotry, the rapes and the scandals, but the Grump stealing Christmas they simply could not handle. And so this year they accepted their fate, continued to spew conspiracy and hate. But when Christmas came and bills could not be paid, they suddenly regretted the decisions they'd made.